everybody, Peppermint here, and welcome to a new Let's Try. This is a game called The Anomaly. I found this demo on Steam. This game is not out yet. I am not actually sure when it's going to come out as the full release. But I thought it looked pretty interesting, so I decided to give it a shot. And I really like this music. It's actually really catchy. I kind of don't want to start the game yet because I like the music. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Enable minigame sequences. Sure, why not? Alright, prologue. Colorado Springs sucks. Nothing ever happens here, and nothing ever will. Maybe that's a good thing. No one gets hurt, no one really gets in trouble, and nothing ever goes wrong. I couldn't really say that it's a sleepy little town, but it's none too lively either. It certainly does a good job putting me to sleep. Kinda sounds like where I live. My name is Tucker, and I've had the questionable fortune of living in this place for almost 18 years. I shouldn't complain. It's not like I've had a terrible childhood or anything. There just comes a point when you've had enough, staring at the same old mountains, going to school day in and day out, hanging with the same people, and forming a routine that just doesn't make you feel alive. True that. Boredom is the mother of invention, though, and if I have anything, it's an inventive mind. It's a blessing and a curse, because I'm not like most people around here, I think. Everyone else seems more interested in partying, or climbing mountains and working on their abs. I'm all for workouts, but mine usually involve heavy lifting with my mind. I am very smart. Simply put, I'm a hacker. The digital world is my battlefield, and the keyboard is my weapon. My mom jokes that I was using computers before I learned how to walk, and she's probably not far off from the truth. It started with silly stuff, modding my favorite video games, learning programming languages, and making my own, etc., etc. Somewhere along the line, though, things got a little more serious. I got bored, as I always seem to, and wanted a challenge. Tonight, I was ready for a challenge. There's a knock on the door. Finally, where have you guys been? Not all of us have no parental supervision in the dead of the night. Sneaking out isn't always as easy as you think. Nice scarf you have there, Valerie. I was just working on a little project of my own and lost track of time. Sorry, man. Also, let's turn the music down just a little bit. Okay, that seems about right. It was getting pretty loud. It doesn't matter. You guys good to go? You know it. I don't go anywhere without my baby. Do you really have to ask? We've been planning this for a week. Ross and Valerie were more than just my best friends. They were my partners in crime. As the two flashed their laptops to me, I forgot all about how dismal this place was. When it came to our little fellowship of like minds, it didn't matter where we were. Together we were unstoppable, and we had a mission to accomplish. I know, I'm just antsy to get started. This is going to be awesome, trust me. Anything will be better than last time. Oh god, don't remind me. Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. Everyone was talking about it the next day, weren't they? Because it was stupid. Neon Cat was cool like 5 years ago. It wasn't even funny. Excuse me, Neon Cat is still cool in 2018, in my opinion. My humble opinion. Fine, but you've gotta trust me. It's going to be perfect this time. If you say so, lead the way. Alright, what's the plan? We're going to keep things simple this time. No following the trends and memes, just something clean and simple and funny. Let's hear it then. We're going to face swap all the teachers. Oh my god, so edgy. That's your big plan, really? I know it's a little old school, but think about it. Mr. Gonzalez or Mrs. Gonzalez, excuse me, and Mr. Peters, or Mr. Kawasaki and Principal Fedorowicz? Ha, see what I'm talking about? We're going back to basics on this one, and it's going to be hilarious. Alright, you've got me there. We aren't reinventing the wheel, but everyone's going to be laughing about it tomorrow. I haven't got any better ideas anyways. So I guess we're like a little group of hackers that just plays pranks on our school or something. I don't know, that's pretty lame, you guys. Can't you like find something better to do? Sweet, let's get started. The world around me sort of slipped away as I focused on my monitor. All of the stress, all of the drama, all of the anxiety gone in an instant as my fingers hit the keyboard. I mean, if I was a hacker, I would be like stealing money from big businesses. I'd be like, I don't know, I would set my sights a little bit higher than face swapping my professors at school. The gentle white noise of humming CPU fans and my friends punching keys brought a faint smile to my lips. I was in my element now, and it was time to do what I did best. Arc Linux session has launched successfully. Sequence Type 1 Secure Shell. Use the following terminal session to gain access to the school's network via Secure Shell. For help, type help, or to quit, type quit. Oh. Do I actually have to do this? Oh my god. Okay, view the tutorial, yes. Welcome to the Arc Linux client. You can use this operating system to exploit networks, gain access to other devices, and utilize cryptography tools. With the terminal window on the right, you can perform a variety of commands. Additionally, the progress window on the left will display the progress of the current sequence. If you have successfully completed the sequence, then this window will show a complete identifier. Until then, it will remain in progress. Exiting the sequence prior to it being marked complete will result in a failure. For this tutorial, we'll step through how to use the terminal window to gain remote access to a host using SSH or Secure Shell. Oh, shit. This seems complicated. Okay, this is the help command. This will display a list of the commands you have available to you. Since we'll be using SSH in this tutorial, let's take a look at what it does. You can see the manual for each command by typing in man followed by the command. For example, if we type man SSH, details for the SSH command will be displayed. I hope I don't have to memorize all this, because like, holy crap. From this window, we can see how SSH is formatted. Okay. Now let's put it to the test. According to the manual, we still need a domain, so we cannot use SSH just yet. Use the hint command to give you the hint for the current objective. Nice, now we know the host name. Let's try SSH with one of these host names. Wait. Okay. Either host name will work in this instance. Success! You've established a remote connection to the file share server with Secure Shell. Once you've successfully completed the sequence as denoted by the progress window on the left, you can use the command to safely exit or safely return to the game. Now you give it a try. No, I don't want to. Please enter a command. Oh my god, what? I completely forgot everything that they just said. Okay, help. Here's a list of helpful commands. Alright, so we're doing man SSH. Oh. Oh my god, what? Okay, so we have to find the domain. So type hint. Oh yeah, okay, I know that. Okay, so SSH, and then one of these domains. Okay, I can see this getting really complicated. I kind of wish I didn't do the mini games. Okay, you've discovered the school's repo. Type exit to leave the hacking sequence. I don't even know how I remembered how to do that. Holy crap. Got it, we're in. I've got everything pulled up on my computer. Computer? I hardly know her. Oh my god. Am I really friends with this guy? Ross, no. Yeah, yeah, okay. I'm glad they agree that that was pretty cringe. Sorry. That was a snap. All we've got to do now is access the image database. Hold on a sec, what did you guys do? I'm the one that did all the work. Put the finishing touches on the face swaps. And done. This is good. This is really good. I can safely say that I haven't looked forward to going to school this much in a long time. I can't wait to hear the chatter about this. I just want to see the look on Principal Fedorowicz's face tomorrow. Don't you mean Mr. Kawasaki? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Times like this were what made everything worth it. Maybe hacking was my passion, but the connection I shared with friends like Ross and Val was more important to me than I could possibly put into words. Also, he's speaking in past tense, so I feel like they, died or something. The fact that we shared the same interest in raw skill only brought us closer, and victory was so much sweeter when we got to share it like this. Job well done, guys. Hell yeah, tomorrow's gonna be awesome. You guys up for a few games of Gradient Heroes before it gets too late? Fire it up, noob! Oh my god. So cringe. Maybe one or two games. Like, this is literally how I used to talk in middle school. Like, I feel like I'm reliving my middle school days, and it's really, mildly upsetting. I knew I shouldn't have stayed up so late. Mornings aren't fun. I couldn't complain a whole lot, considering it was my own damn fault that I stayed up so late, but it sucked all the same. I was always a night owl. It seemed to be when my mind functioned best. When the sun came up, though, I was barely a step above a zombie. All you had to do was replace brains with Pop-Tarts or cereal, take away the whole rotting flesh thing, and I was the spitting image of a shambling corpse risen from the grave. It's been getting louder and louder, I tell you, says the man on TV. You see, my dog, his name is Sparkly. Isn't he the cutest? Aw, show us the dog. I want to see dog pictures. Well, he's been yapping something fierce lately, and you don't need me to tell you why. You're referring to the unexplained phenomena known as the hum, correct? Yes, sir, has been giving my poor wife migraines, too. It just ain't right, and we need to take a stand. I love my country and the government of the good old US of A, but this kind of stuff just ain't okay. So you believe that the government is somehow to blame for the hum? Well, I don't believe in little green men and that sort of thing. I ain't crazy, so what else could it be? Tucker clicks the TV off. Another day, another conspiracy theory. This town is boring people into a state of insanity. Jeez. It wasn't the first time I'd heard about the hum, and it wouldn't be the last. For weeks, it had been a hot topic in Colorado Springs, despite the fact that there haven't been a significant number of legitimate reports. I'll admit that I'd never heard it, never experienced it myself, but people made way too big of a deal about it. The name explained exactly what it was, a damn humming sound. It is said to occur at random, sometimes more than others, but that's all it really was. Sure, maybe the frequency bugged some people, it caused some headaches, pissed off some pets, but nothing more. What was it? could have been anything, but it didn't bother me, so as far as I was concerned, it didn't really matter. Even if someone did figure out exactly what it was, the media and people around here had nothing better to do than blow mundane events as far out of proportion as possible. They'd just find something else to obsess over. Almost time for school, time to see the fruits of our labor. Cheyenne Mountain High, home of the Huskies, I'd wasted 3.5 of some of the best years of my life in this place. It wasn't the worst school around. In fact, as far as academies went, it was a pretty impressive place, but it still had a way of dragging you down. Maybe it was the teachers, maybe it was the students, maybe it was just this town in general, but it was my senior year and graduation couldn't come soon enough. Sometimes it was all I could do not to throw myself off Cheyenne Mountain itself. I really think our protagonist here needs to get on antidepressants. He seems pretty depressed. Dude, did you see the school website today? No, I never even look at it. Why? It's totally jacked up, man. Someone hacked it or something. I saw it. Someone face-swapped all of the teachers. It's freaking classic. Are you kidding? Give me your phone. I want to see. I couldn't help smile to myself as I passed by. Word spread fast in Cheyenne Mountain High, and it looked like news of our handiwork was already getting around. I enjoyed the challenge of our digital hijinks, but observing the aftermath was what made it all worth it. Can you believe what those hackers did to the school webpage? Oh my god, I know. So juvenile. I hope they figure out who did it. They should be suspended. I fought back a chuckle as I eavesdropped on a conversation between two girls in the hall. There was something even more satisfying about hearing the disapproving banter. After all, I didn't do what I did for the approval of others. I did what I did because I could, test my ability, and quietly, anonymously observe the after effects. So I'm not gonna lie, so far the protagonist is kind of like grating. he thinks he's kind of awesome, and it's really, you're really not, my friend. Maybe it was selfish, maybe it was juvenile, but who cared? I wasn't hurting anyone. It was fun, and a lot of people understood that. The ones who didn't, they'd get over it. Hey, Tucker. What's up? Hearing the word around school? Everyone is talking about the website. Ross! Don't expose us to our classmates. We're gonna get expelled. Kind of hard to miss it. How's Fedorowicz taking it? How am I taking what? Yeah, seriously, don't just expose yourself to the teachers and everyone. Whoa, good morning, sir. Nothing. How's your day going, sir? I know you two had something to do with the prank on the website. Don't think I'm naive to your little games. What are you talking about? Prank? What do you mean? That's what I thought. You two had better watch it. I won't be played for a fool. Hey man, you'll be the first to know if we hear anything about who may have pulled such a childish prank. You can trust us, sir. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Now hurry along and get to class. Tardiness is the last thing you two needed added onto your colorful records. Sure thing, man. See ya. Home skillet. The only thing more satisfying than the negative comments had to be the reaction of people like Principal Fedorowicz. It was a perverse sense of accomplishment, seeing the simmering anger and frustration in his rotund orb of a face, and the fact that there was really nothing he could do about it made it all the more satisfying. It was all I could do not to burst out laughing in front of the man, but somehow I held it in, until Ross and I had gotten out of earshot. Huh, that was perfect. I'm going to declare our latest little endeavor an overwhelming success. Agreed? Agreed, and you know it'll take the schmucks here all day to clean up the website. Huh, I know, and we'll hit them even harder next time. Damn straight. Let's get over to homeroom before it gets too late, though. For shizzle. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna end this episode here. I don't actually know how long this demo is, so, I don't know if there's a lot more to it. I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot more to it or what, but, I'm actually enjoying it so far. We haven't really seen much in terms of a story, but the UI is really awesome. The art's interesting. The music is good. It's well written. The protagonist is really annoying, but I mean, that's okay. Not all protagonists have to be likable. So I'm excited to see where this goes. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave a like on this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day!